Good day, my viewers. You can have access to the question we are solving today by visiting tinyurl.com/option01. To the first question, y raised to power 1 over 2 equals 6. Find a way of neutralizing the power 1 over 2. Raise powers on both sides by 2 so that 2 times 1 over 2 we have before becomes 1. So we have y raised to power 1 equals 6 raised to power 2, which is equal to 36. Second example, c raised to power minus 2 is equal to 25. 25 is equal to 5 raised to power 2. Raise the powers on both sides to power minus 1 over 2 to cancel out the negative and the 2. Make sure you put both sides in brackets while powering them. Now multiply out the powers. Minus 2 times minus 1 over 2 gives us 1. Likewise, for the powers of 5, 2 times minus 1 over 2 equals minus 1. So we have c equals 5 raised to power minus 1, which is equal to 1 over 5. That is, using the reciprocal law. For question 3, simplify 81 in index form. That gives us 3 raised to power 4. Meaning we have 3 raised to power z minus 1 equals 3 raised to power 4. Cancel out the base because they are equal. What do we have left? Z minus 1 equals 4. So solving it, z equals 5. For question 4, 2y raised to power minus 1 over 2. Take note the index minus 1 over 2 is affecting only the y. So to remove the coefficient 2, divide both sides by 2. Now, to remove the power minus 1 over 2, power both sides by minus 2. So we have y raised to power minus 1 over 2 all into power minus 2 equals 5 over 2 all into power minus 2. Multiplying out the power gives us y is equal to 5 over 2 raised to power minus 2. To remove the negative index, rewrite 5 over 2 as 2 over 5 all raised to power 2. That gives us y equal 2 raised to power 2 4, 5 raised to power 2 25. Next, 5y is equal to 40y raised to power minus 1 over 2. Remove the 5 first by dividing both sides by 5. 5 cancel out 5 and 40 divided by 5 gives us 8. We have y raised to power 1 equals 8 y raised to power minus 1 over 2. Divide both sides by y raised to power minus 1 over 2 so that on the right hand side we will have only numbers. Now, using division law, the left hand side becomes y raised to power 1 minus 1 over 2, which is equal to 8. If we simplify 1 minus 1 over 2, it becomes 1 plus 1 over 2, which is equal to 3 over 2. Now rewrite as y raised to power 3 over 2 equals 8. We need to get rid of the power 3 over 2. We can do this by introducing the reciprocal of 3 over 2, which is 2 over 3. Now, multiply the powers on both sides by 2 over 3. So we have y raised to power 3 over 2 all raised to power 2 over 3 equals 8 raised to power 2 over 3. Multiplying out the powers of y, we have y, that is y raised to power 1 equals 8 raised to power 2 over 3. Fractional index with denominator 3 means cube root. So we have cube root of 8 all raised to power 2. The cube root of 8 is 2. So 2 raised to power 2 gives us 4. 7 raised to power y equals 49. 49 is equal to 7 raised to power 2. Cancel out the base, so we have y equals 2. 4z all raised to power minus 1, that is just the reciprocal of 4z, that is 1 over 4z. A raised to power 3 all over z raised to power 6 all raised to power minus 1 over 3. Negative power means reciprocal, that is 1 over something. We get the reciprocal of fraction by turning it upside down. Now we will rewrite our equation as z raised to power 6 all over a raised to power 3 raised to power 1 over 3, meaning that we have removed the negative power by turning the fraction upside down. Now let's multiply the powers throughout. We have z raised to power 6 times 1 over 3 all over a raised to power 3 times 1 over 3. Now we need to multiply out the powers. So 6 times 1 over 3 gives us 2. So we have z raised to power 2. Also 3 times 1 over 3 gives us 1. So that means we have a raised to power 1. Our answer becomes z raised to power 2 all over a. To question 9. 2y raised to power 3 times 5y raised to power 2. Multiply the numbers. 2 times 5 equals 10. With multiplication law of indices, we can add the powers. That is y raised to power 3 plus 2. Our final answer is 10y raised to power 5. For number 10 question, 10 raised to power 1 over 2. This is a fractional index. The fractional index with a denominator of 2 means square root. So square root of 100 gives us 10. 27 raised to power 2 over 3. This is a fractional index of 3, which means cube root of 27. Numerator 2 means raised to power 2. Cube root of 27 is 3 raised to power 2, that gives us 9. 1296 raised to power 1 over 4. For this question, we need to find a way of writing 1296 in index form. This will take us to prime factorization. We can use 2 to divide 1296, that gives us 648. 2 can still go, that gives us 324. 2 can still divide, that gives us 162. 2 can divide 81. 3 can divide 27. 3 can divide 27, that gives us 9. 3 can divide 9, that gives us 3. And 3 can divide 3, that gives us 1. Now looking at the index of 2, we have 2 multiplying itself in 4 places, that is 2 raised to power 4. The 3 is multiplying in 4 places also, that is 3 raised to power 4. So we are rewriting 1296 as 2 raised to power 4 times 3 raised to power 4, then all raised to power 4. Now distribute the power 1 over 4 on the 2's and 3's. So 2 raised to power 4 times 1 over 4 times 3 raised to power 4 times 1 over 4. 4 times 1 over 4 equals 1. So we have 2 raised to power 1 times 3 raised to power 1, which is equal to 6. For number 13, if x equals 8 and z equals 27, Find the value of x raised to power 2 over 3 plus z raised to power 1 over 3. Now slot in the value of x as 8. The equation becomes 8 raised to power 2 over 3 plus 27 raised to power 1 over 3. 8 raised to power 2 over 3. That is a fractional index with a denominator of 3, which means cube root of 8 all raised to power 2. 27 raised to power 1 over 3 is the cube root of 27. That gives us 3. So cube root of 8 is 2. 2 raised to power 2 equals 4 plus 3 equals 7. The next question, if y is equal to 16 and x equals 8, find the value of y raised to power 1 over 2 times x. Slot in the value of y as 16. We have 16 raised to power 1 over 2 times x equals 8. 16 raised to power 1 over 2 is a fractional index with a denominator of 2, which means square root of 16 times 8. That is 4 times 8 equals 32. For question 15, if x equals 8 and z equals 27, find the value of xz raised to power 1 over 3. In this case, xz means 8 times 27, then all raised to power 1 over 3. As we can see that both 8 and 27 are cube root of a number, so distribute the power 1 over 3 on each of both numbers. Cube root of 8 is 2 times cube root of 27, 3. 2 times 3 equals 6. Question 16. 3 raised to power z is equal to 243. Convert 243 to index number. We can do this by prime factorization, as you can see it written. So 3 can divide 81, 81 divided by 3, 27, 27 divided by 3, 9, 9 divided by 3, 3, and 3 divided by 3, 1. Looking at the answers, 3 is multiplying itself in 5 places. So that means 3 raised to power z is equal to 3 raised to power 5. Cancel out the bases as they are equal. What do we have left? Z equals 5. Question 17. 5 raised to power m minus 1 is equal to 1. In this case, turn 1 into 5 raised to power 0. 0 losses, any number raised to power 0 equals 1. Now cancel out the bases. We have m minus 1 equals 0. Final answer, m equals 1. Question 18. 2y raised to power 1 over 2 equals 4. As the index is not affecting 2, divide both sides by 2. So we have y raised to power 1 over 2 is equal to 2. Now multiply both powers by 2. Why do we use 2? 2 can neutralize the power 1 over 2 to make it 1. The left hand side becomes y raised to power 1 equal to, right hand side becomes 4. So final answer, y is equal to 4. Question 19. 9 raised to power z is equal to 27. Convert both 9 and 27 into their powers of 3. 9 is equal to 3 raised to power 2 all raised to power z, and 27 equals 3 raised to power 3. Left hand side becomes 3 raised to power 2z and the other side becomes 3 raised to power 3. Cancel out the base as they are equal. we have 2z equals 3. Divide both sides by 2. Z equals 3 over 2. Question 20. We have 1 over 2 all raised to power z minus 1 equals 8. But we need to write our 8 as power of 2. So 8 equals 2 raised to power 3. Also, we can transform our 1 over 2 into 2 raised to power minus 1. So we have 2 raised to power minus 1 all raised to power z minus 1 equals 2 raised to power 3. Multiplying the powers on the left hand side gives us 2 raised to power minus z plus 1 equals 2 raised to power 3. Cancel out the base. We have minus z plus 1 equals 3. Taking plus 1 to the other sign changes it to minus. So we have minus z equals 2. Divide both sides by minus 1 to cancel the minus on the left hand side. So our final answer becomes z equals minus 2. Question 21. 1 over 3 all raised to power z equals 243. Rewrite 243 as its powers of 3. That becomes 3 raised to power 5. Now, we need to transform 1 over 3 into 3 raised to power minus 1. So we have it as 3 raised to power minus 1 all raised to power z equals 3 raised to power 5. Multiply out the powers. We have 3 raised to power minus z equals 3 raised to power 5. Since the bases are equal, cancel them out. Minus z equals 5. Divide both sides by minus 1. Then z equals minus 5. Question 22. 3 raised to power z minus 1 equals 27. 27 is equal to 3 raised to power 3. So cancel out the bases. We have z minus 1 is equal to 3. Take minus 1 to the other side, so z is equal to 4. And the last question, 125 raised to power y is equal to 25. 25 is equal to 5 raised to power 2. Likewise, 125 is also equal to 5 raised to power 3. 5 raised to power 3 all raised to power y is equal to 5 raised to power 2. Multiply out the power. 5 raised to power 3y equals 5 raised to power 2. Cancelling the base, we are left with 3y equals 2. Divide both sides by 3. We have y is equal to 2 over 3. Thank you for watching. Keep watching, keep solving. See you